திருக்கோளூர் பெண் பிள்ளை's 10th statement. முதலடியை பெற்றேனோ அகலிகை போலே. Did I get the fortune of gaining the touch of the Lord's divine feet like Agalya? So here she is explaining the power of Agalya. Who was Agalya? The Agalya was a beautiful girl. Devendran and Gautama Rishi wanted to marry her. But at one point of time, Gautama Rishi felt that it would not happen. But Narada helped him by giving a suggestion. That is, he asked Gautama Rishi to make a pradakshanam around Komada with 2 faces. He did it because the pradakshanam is equivalent to going around the earth. So Gautama did it and his wish came to be true. He got married to Agalya. Even after Agalya got married, Indran could not control himself because he wanted Agalya for himself. So he came to Gautama's Rishi's ashram in the form of Gautama Rishi because he was not at home. So he took that form and he visited the ashram and he wanted to enjoy Agalya. But Agalya, knowing with the power of her Pativrata, so she sent her shadow with Indra. Before Indra left, the Rishi reached home. Rishi did not know about, only the shadow was sent by Agalya. He became angry and he cursed Agalya to turn to be stone. And he said, when Bhagavan takes Rama Avataram, only with the divine feet of Sri Rama you will get the Vimochanam, that is, you will get relieved from this curse. Even while she was in the form of stone, she continued chanting Ramanama. She was very patient and she was hoping that Rama would come and relieve her from this curse. So she kept on chanting the Ramanama. So that day also came. That is, during Ramavatara, Vishwamitra was taking Rama to protect Yaga. And after they finished doing Yaga, they were moving towards Mithila. So on the way to Mithila, Rama found this ashram. And he asked Vishwamitra about the ashram because he thought that the ashram would have been inhabited by a great rishis because that looked so holy and he wanted to get more information. So he asked Vishwamitra and Vishwamitra also explained about Gautama Rishi and Agalya. Then Vishwamitra told Rama, you come and bless her. If you place your divine feet on the stone, she will turn to be like girl. She will get her human form. So Rama also did as per Vishwamitra's instruction. He placed his divine feet on the stone and immediately the stone turned to be Agalya. And Agalya prostrated at the feet of Sri Rama. And when this was happening, Gautama Rishi came back. And before Rama left for Mithila, he got the blessings from both Gautama Rishi and Agalya. So Agalya's this curse, that is turning to be stone, and from stone form again she turned to be human form, that happened to bring out the glory of Rama, Bhagavan. So this is what referred by Tirkolur Pen Pillai in this statement. Tirkolur Pen Pillai refers Lord's divine feet as Mudaladi. Mudaladiயை பெற்றேனோ அகலியை போலே. Did I get the touch of Lord's divine feet like Agalya? Did I have strong faith in Ramanama? Did I bring Rama to me due to my patience and faith in Ramanama? So she was lamenting to Sri Ramanuja, who witnessed Agalya Saba Vimochana, that is relief from curse, as Lakshmana.